So, we're back at the go-kart again. I've been putting a lot of work into it. I was trying to rebuild the old carburetor for the motor. I'd probably rebuilt the thing like 6 times, cleaned it out, and it just would not run right. You know, it was more of a... I was probably obsessing over it more than trying to actually fix it. I get very aggravated when things aren't fixable, because I do not believe anything is unfixable. But anyways, I finally broke that other carburetor trying to pry one of the little caps off the side. It doesn't matter. It's done. I got another carburetor on here. This one's clean. It's good. It's good. Everything's running good. So I just took the pull cord apart and gave that a little juicing up. She's a little shitty, but I put a new cord on it. She's pulling back in, you know, pretty good. You know, it is what it is. It's running good. I got one tire to hold air. I got to work on this one. I got to get the beads seated a little better. I got a throttle cable heating up on the stove. Nothing special. Just some shitty lawnmower cable I found. Just something to get her going for now. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start her up for you so you can see what all the fuss is about. Choke, prime. Definitely gotta get a kill switch going too, because that ain't safe. But it runs. The wheels turn. We're making progress. Let's keep up the forward momentum. All right, we're making some more progress, guys. So this tire is holding air. Very good, very good. Because I hate putting tubes in tires. This one was a pain in the butt, but she's holding air. I've got a ghetto throttle cable hooked up. I think I showed you that already, but there it is. You just kind of tug on it. I'll order a real throttle cable, you know, at some point. I actually took it down the road. It's sketchy. All right, I feared for my life the entire ride, but it was a blast. So I was going to use this blue chair here, but I've decided against that. I do have the original seat. It's just really messed up and junk and stuff, but I'm going to try and rebuild it. I got this crap wood that I found out back. So I traced it. You can see the pencil marks. I traced the mark of this thing. I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to try and bring this original seat back to life because it's very cool. It sits right in that triangle and it looks neat. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, well, the seat's as done as it's going to be. It ain't perfect. It ain't pretty. I mean, we got, you know, 20-year-old fabric here that I'm just trying to get back together. But it's a seat, and it works as a seat. It's fairly comfortable. So yeah, I'm gonna go with it. You know, it's on there. Good enough for me. All right. Gas tank bracket going right here. It was like this, so if you crashed or something, it'd split your fucking skull open. So we're gonna bring it back like this, and we're gonna weld it and clean it up. Boom. That's how she's gonna go. All right, there we go. Cleaned up. Put a little shitty spray paint on it, and now it's a little bit safer. Doesn't stick out into the back of your neck. All right, we're back. It's another day, another task to get done on the blue go-kart. So I'm trying to do a throttle gas pedal. I had no idea this was going to be this difficult. It's really been tricky to figure out how exactly this is going to work, but I think I've got it. So I got some bed frame, because if you've watched any of my other videos, you know I build everything out of bed frames. So what I did is I trimmed it up, rounded the corner. I got a little hole there. It's gonna go in here. All right, I got a nut and a washer to go through, and that'll give me a pedal. All right, and then from there I'm gonna figure out some sort of linkage that goes to that little tab. But first things first, I'm just gonna get this pedal hooked up because, well, yeah, I got no plan. I'm just gonna start going at it. All right, little update. We're getting somewhere. I'm feeling good about this. We got this little piece of some old desk I had out back, some screws, a little lube. We got a little sleeve welded there. Seems to move good. It looks like that cable's pretty close, so I'll run the cable under the seat down at the bottom where you can't see it. Drill a hole here. Hook that to it. Boom. I think we're going to have a pedal. Alright, so I just threw some tubes in the front tires. Take my advice, if you've never done it, it's a bitch. And if you have done tubes and tires, you know it's a pain in the ass. But it's done. The front tires are tubed and should never go low again. Alright, so I got a gas pedal. It's quick, it's dirty, but it works. So we got my little angle iron here. It returns pretty nice. Go into this little bar that runs through a little sleeve, hook to a lawnmower thing, drill the hole in that, put it there, cable runs under the seat. Got her connected right here with that, and then I got to set it up better. Right now it's kind of rubbing on here, but and then she's wired up. You can't really see it, but she's got some wire wrapped around the governor. So it works. I'm happy. It needs to be done better. That cable is frayed, but I'm happy with it. And for now, it's going to work. Okay, guys. So after a lot of procrastinating, I finally have gotten back to the go-kart, and I've done a little work on it. Last time I left you off, I believe it was the gas pedal that I got done. I also tubed both front tires. I think I told you that. This tire's holding there great. This one's going flat. I'm going to have to reseat the bead. I was having problems with the chain falling off, so I took a link out of it, and now she's tight. Almost a little too tight, but it should stretch the more I use it. Straightened out the sprocket a little bit. Everything seems pretty good. I took care of the one wheel peel. Okay, we're back again. Ran out of storage. Camera died. You know, had to go and delete everything. But yeah, we're back. Let's see if I can get a light so you guys can see a little better. Yep, that'll do. Okay, so it was one wheel peel, just one wheel spun, not this one. But luckily it had this weird axle on it where it had this sleeve. Alright, so what I did was I drilled out the one side, which
is a little off, but I drilled it out best I could. Broke 2 bolts on it, or 2 drill bits. Stuck some Phillips heads in there. Some nice bulky ones, put it in. So we got posi. So I think I'm going to blow this tire up, fire it up, take it for a rip. Hopefully I've got someone to hold a camera and film me. It's wet out, but yeah, I'm excited. All right, so one last update before I go for a ride, because I could not find anybody to hold the camera while I rip it around. But while I was in here staring at it, I figured I'd do some touching up. So, we've painted it. We have touched it up. We have painted it. We've got the motor all degreased. We got a little silver on her. So she's looking kind of fresh. We've also, most importantly, we've got a kill switch. Oh yeah, isn't that great? Yep, we've got a kill switch. That's about it. Next goal is to find somebody that will film me while I rip around on it. Hopefully soon.